Hi everyone and welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show today, we're going to make one of my favorite side dishes. We are making sheet pan roasted vegetables. And we are going to be using the Kuma 8-inch chef's knife. Now the really nice people at Kuma has sent me this knife and I got a special treat for you. We're going to do a giveaway. So join me as we make sheet pan roasted vegetables along with our 8-inch Kuma knife. So the very nice people at Kuma sent me this knife and I was interested in it because it kind of has an interesting shape to it. One of the things that they're offering is a 20% off coupon to all Amy Learns to Cook viewers, and we're also doing a giveaway. So one lucky person is going to win their very own knife. So after we're done making the sheet pan roasted vegetables, I'll tell you about the giveaway and how to enter it, and also how to get the coupon. One thing that's interesting about this knife is it is a budget friendly. This knife is about $20 and it is really high quality. If you are interested in looking to upgrade your knives but you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a knife, this might be a good option for you. And it's really interesting because of the shape. So let's take this out of there and see what we have here. Woo, it's sharp. One of the things about the Kuma knife is look at the size of it. It is not as wide as your typical chef's knife. And I think that's kind of neat because it's kind of a cross between a chef's knife and a slicer. So you could actually use this as a slicer or just a general purpose knife. One of the things is you don't need a lot of knives. You just need a couple of really good knives, a chef's knife, a paring knife, and a bread knife, and you are good to go for probably 90% of the things that you need to do in the kitchen. And one of the things I can tell you is this knife is beautiful. I love it. It's got rivets here that are nicely finished, so it's nice and smooth. The knife goes all the way through the handle, so it's a full tang knife. It has a really nice bolster right here, and it goes the blade goes all the way back to the bolster. It's a really beautifully finished knife, and it is sharp. So we're going to try this out on this huge platter of vegetables. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of an infused olive oil. We're going to cut all these vegetables up and we're going to cook them sheet pan style. And if you haven't done a sheet pan meal, it is really great because it's great for a weeknight because all you have to do is throw out some sheet pans, throw some stuff on it, and throw it in the oven. Put a little olive oil on it, throw it in the oven, and you have an absolute fantastic meal. So let's get busy. Let's cut these vegetables up. We're going to try out the Kuma knife and I will let you know how to get in on the giveaway and how to get a coupon. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to infuse a little olive oil with some garlic and thyme. So we're going to go ahead and cut some garlic with our Kuma knife, and it cuts really, really nice. Let me do that to this clove. Okay, so we're just going to mince this garlic up. And we talked about this before, about how to handle a knife. You just want to pinch here and work with this part of your knife. So with this, we're just going to make a rocking motion. And this knife is working really fabulous. It's nice and sharp. I can't say that my knife skills are the greatest. I have taken some cooking classes at our local community college, and I did learn a few things, but I still have a lot to learn. So we're gonna mince this up really good. Look at that. The knife is just, it's beautiful. I mean, it's hard to really tell that this is a $20 knife. It's just, right out of the package, it's nice and sharp. I mean, with any knife, you're gonna have to sharpen it. If you have a knife that says it stays sharp forever, that's a bunch of bull, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put our garlic into the olive oil. And next up, we're gonna just get some thyme here. And this is our thyme. We're just gonna peel the leaves off. You don't want these big woody stems in there. So here's our thyme, and we're just gonna go ahead. We wanna chop this really finely. Wow. This knife is great. You want it pretty well chopped. See how quick that is? Awesome. Love, love, love this knife. And we're just going to give this a quick stir. That looks beautiful. We just want to infuse this a little bit so the flavor gets in there. You could actually use whatever you would like. You could put a little lemon juice in here. I'm just going to do it like this because I want it really savory. So let's chop some vegetables. Next up, we're going to do a little onion. You gotta always have onion. So let's see how the knife performs. Wow, nice, beautiful cut. Easy. I'm gonna go ahead and take the first layer off and the skin. And I'm just gonna cut this in some wedges. Wow, this knife is sweet. Break these up real quick, the little layers. So we have pieces. When we've done this before, when we roast potatoes, we do this. We just separate them out so you have little nice bite-sized onion pieces in your vegetable medley. And we're going to do a little bell pepper. I got a couple different colors here. Wow, that was nice. This knife is really nice. For 20 bucks, I mean, you can't go wrong. Wow, I'll say in advance, Kuma, your knife is sweet. Your knife is sweet. I love knives, if you guys haven't noticed. When you're cutting, you want a really sharp knife because you can injure yourself if your knife isn't sharp. So let me wash these off and then we'll cut them into slices. So it's all washed up, and I'm just going to do this in strips. You can actually do it in little cubes if you want to. You can do it in strips, depending on how you want it to come out. I love bell pepper when it's roasted. Okay, next up, we're just going to, I have some mushrooms here, and I'm pretty much just gonna quarter them, just like that. I want them sort of like, just bite size. These are baby bellas. So next up is a broccoli and cauliflower. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up, and then I'm gonna put them in a strainer and I'm gonna rinse them so they'll be nice and clean for roasting. So here's our broccoli, and I absolutely love broccoli. I like it mainly cooked. I don't really like to eat it raw. So this is a great way to do that. So we're going to take our Kuma knife, and basically what you want to do is you just want to cut off the florets. It's easy as pie. And sometimes occasionally I would use frozen broccoli, but really the fresh stuff is so much better because the frozen stuff tends to be a little mushy, and this stuff it's like 1,000 times better. Even Eric will eat roasted broccoli. So we're gonna go ahead and make, I want kind of big florets, so I'm gonna make mine just like this. You can cut them however you want. And let me rinse these real quick. Next up is some cauliflower. And this is a big, huge cauliflower. It is absolutely gorgeous. Take off a little bit right there. And let's go for it. So this is the stem, and we're gonna go ahead and just cut around and get this sucker out of here. I mean, one great thing about this being similar to a slicer is you can do that, right? Awesome. And let's see about getting some of these suckers out of here. Wow. I love cauliflower. People are making all kinds of fun stuff out of cauliflower, like pizza dough and, cauliflower rice. Those things are great. I like cauliflower anyway. I've always loved cauliflower since I was a kid. And Eric likes it with cheese sauce. And this is looking pretty good, and this knife is doing a great job. Look at how easy it cuts these off. If your knife isn't sharp, it just makes this job terrible. But look how fast that just comes off. I just stick it in here, and I got my floret off of there. So let's pan it up. I'm gonna put onions down because I don't want them to burn. Put a few onion down. I'm gonna put a few bell pepper down. We have a lot here. Put some shroom down. Shroom up, shroom down. Oop. I also have some baby carrots. Wow. We might be running a few pans. Cauliflower, broccoli, it looks beautiful. Holy cow, that is just a sheet pan of goodness right there. So we're going to take our infused oil, and I do want some of this thyme and stuff to get up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and mix her up. Let me put on a quick glove, on one hand at least, so I can massage our veggies. And we're just going to go ahead and drizzle this oil on. This oil smells delicious. Eric keeps making me smell it. And it smells like olives and all that good stuff. And we're just gonna do a little massaging. Massage your vegetables to get that coated and looking good. And we're going to go with tray number 2. Give us a little bit of oil here with garlic and thyme. That looks really good. So we're going to give it a little fresh cracked papier. We're going to have to season this to taste once they get close to being done. I'm going to put a little salt. And we're going to do the same over here. And we're going to put these in the oven at 400. We're going to roast them till they're tender, crisp tender, about 20 minutes or so, 20, 30 minutes. Okay, so our vegetables are done. We ended up roasting them about 30 minutes at 400. We had to swap the pans because my oven, I had one of the shelves down low because I don't have a lot of space in there, but they're fantastic. So I'm going to salt them a little bit more. I mean, you can salt to your taste. One of the things about the vegetables is they just kind of need a little bit of salt because otherwise they're going to be bland. They look fabulous. They look absolutely incredible. And one of the things I can tell you is this is the best way to cook vegetables. And I think the Kuma knife did a fabulous job. So let's take a taste. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. You can put a little butter on here, but you really don't need to. Everything is tender. It is absolutely fantastic. Let's get some cauliflower. That's actually my favorite. So as for the Kuma knife, this knife is great. It's $20 and it performs as well as some of my knives that are $100. I think this is a really impressive knife. It would be a great addition to your kitchen. I know it's a great addition to mine. The nice people at Kuma are offering a 20% discount. There's a link in the description to get the coupon. Okay, about the giveaway. One lucky viewer is going to get a knife from Kuma. If you would like to get in on the giveaway, please make sure you're subscribed to Amy Learns to Cook and leave a comment that you want to get in on the giveaway. So here are the rules for the giveaway. It is only open to people in the US. Unfortunately, the cost to ship it is a little too much, so it's just open to people in the US. If you want to get in on the giveaway, you have to be willing to give your address, and the address will be sent to Kuma, who will ship the knife to you directly. Without your address, they can't send it to you, obviously. So we're going to be closing the giveaway on Saturday, the 18th at 11:59 p.m. We will be choosing the winner via a randomizer on random.org on that Sunday, the 19th, and we will be announcing the winner within a few days of that. So if you want to get in on the giveaway of this really nice Kuma knife, please go ahead and leave your comment down that you want to get on the giveaway, and I will put your name on the list. So if you're unfortunately not one of the people that is chosen, Kuma is again offering a 20% discount. The link to the coupon is in the description. And once again, I just want to thank Kuma for sending me this knife. I really, really liked it. It feels great in my hand. It's nice and sharp. It did a fabulous job on our vegetables, and we're going to enjoy these for dinner. If you like this video, please subscribe below and give me a comment and a like, and visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. Hi and welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show today, we're going to make one of my absolute fabulous. We're going to make one of my absolute fabulous. Delicious.